Ladies and gentlemen, despite of this pandemic, education must go on. So now we are celebrating this special day. Graduation Day, always a day of rejoicing, for it marks the conclusion of an educational journey and the commencement of another more uncertain and more difficult part of man's quest for a better life in the future. Truly, today signifies the culmination of many years of hard work in the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Knowledge that will enable a person to embrace opportunities and take challenges with clear vision and purpose. Everyone, welcome to Banao Elementary School's second virtual Moving Up and Graduation Ceremony with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. To start with, we shall have the singing of National Anthem, Ma'am Marife B. Garavina, Teacher 1, Kindergarten Advisor, conducting. To be followed by an opening prayer by Mr. Glenn M. Inmay, PTA President.
Ayang magiliw, pelas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisiin. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bagaw, may dilagang tula at awit sa pagnayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagnining. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng walhati pagsinta, buhay ang langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Ini wadah dinakayang mereka yang aku dia yang nyegel alamat aku dia memindawat mo ni biag tantik sani aku dia sama midaya ni programa ni nakaya ayo di hawanan mo tangkan agami nan ornong babayin ako Dios ditolong Espiritu Santo amaga mida yani makdang ako Dios ni pehti pampano ato dawan niya ngarod ako Dios Espiritu Santo nihigato imangay guide ang dada tungkol hatan higami at nang hiyayadan ni impanubo mo ni amagamin hayan ikaw nakdang ako Dios ideyan nabaligi ang makaayo di hawan ako salamat ako Dios at higang ngarod ang kamangami higang yung dada madaya ka at kaladig ni yang adan Jesus na ako ni.
We will hear now an opening and welcome remarks from Ma'am Elvira O. Balingan, Teacher 1, Grade 1 and 2 Advisor.
A blessed day to all. It is my great honor to open this virtual graduation and welcome each and everyone in this most awaited moment of our learners. Today is a special day to witness our second virtual graduation and moving up ceremony. Although we can't be together in person, but I'm so glad that we can still be all together to celebrate and honor our dear graduates by allowing us to bring the graduation and moving up ceremony into your homes. So, we're very grateful and honored to provide this online graduation experience. To all of our graduates and kindergarten completers, congratulations on making it on this very special day. Your lives will be foreverly changed for the better because of your appreciation to the power of education. To the family and friends of our amazing graduates and completers, thank you for supporting them, and I know that you will continue to support them for the next ladder of education. To the Department of Education, our school's division superintendent, Ma'am Rachel Liana, to the Western Kepa District School Heads, headed by Dr. Arnel M. Batalia, and to our school head, Sir Clinton B. Banao, thank you for all your dedication and hard work, for we are able to implement our mode of learning, which is the distance modular learning. To my fellow teachers, thank you for everything you've done that helped our learners grow, graduate, and achieve their dreams. To our partners, the PTA officers headed by Mr. Glenn Inway, to the barangay officials headed by Honorable Romeo C. Ligbayo, to the municipal officials led by Honorable Elizabeth D. Balasya, and to our other stakeholders, thank you for your contributions to the improvement of our school. And once again, as I formally open this program, I warmly welcome you to Banao Elementary School for the second virtual graduation and moving up ceremony.
A state of the school report will be delivered to us by Sir Clinton B. Kidmano, Teacher 3, Teacher in Charge.
In behalf of Banao Elementary School family, I would like to make known our warmest greetings to our Department Secretary, Ma'am Leonor Briones, Regional Director, Sir Benjamin Paragas, Assistant Regional Director, Sir J.C. Amin, Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Rachel Liana, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Mary Julie Truss, Anchor Supervisor, Ma'am Nori Aquino, our District in Charge, Sir Arnel Batalya, our barangay officials, and of course, our dear parents and learners. This pandemic has made schooling very challenging, and it is an untimely challenge. Nevertheless, it is a challenge which must be won. To counter the effect of pandemic to education, Banao Elementary School perseveres its effort to unite Barangay Banao as one community, built to stand and function as a true pillar of education. As it is said, it takes a village to educate a child. In the presence of the looming threat of pandemic to doom education to failure, Banao Elementary School teachers have committed their fiercest endeavor. Thus, we were able to attain zero dropout rate. We attained zero dropout rate with 100% passing average grades in all levels through the skillful employment of new normal education strategies by our diligent teachers. Our teachers did see to it that every learner is visited, monitored, and mentored. Also, all learners lagging behind were addressed with interventions. The performance of teachers throughout the school year is remarkable as a result of the trainings they have attended. All teachers have 7 to 12 division level trainings and 2 to 3 district level trainings. Moreover, Ma'am Sonia Alminar had 1 national training, while Ma'am Angeline Caslanan had her ERF sign, and Ma'am Elvira Balingan is currently taking up Master of Arts in Education. On the other hand, our school have notable physical improvements, such as repainted buildings, painted murals, landscapes, cultivated herbal garden, installed fans and welcome ark, revived learning parks, repaired flower boxes, replaced stairs of some old buildings, and concreted pathways. The school had these improvements through the unending support of our stakeholders, the LGU, BLGU, PTA, clerical institutions, and other individual personalities. Lastly, the school is currently working for the completion of documents for SBM validation. Nabindisyonan ni agaw tayo namin blessed day to everyone. Thank you.
Sir, we shall now have a message from Dr. Arnel M. Batalya, Principal 3, District in Charge.
Congratulations, class of 2021. I wish your continuous success and happiness in all you do. I know how hard you have worked throughout this school year, combating with bulk of modules and other related requirements. With that, I'm so proud of you. Your great work and accomplishments are even more impressive as you carried them out through modular instruction in the new normal education. Dear candidates for graduation, though our country is beset with this COVID-19 pandemic, whatever challenges or difficulties you face, keep on dreaming and work for it. For you to achieve your goal in life, always remember that God will not fail us. As written in the book of Philippians chapter 4 verse 13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Do your best in your studies, allowing God to gracefully lead you what He wants you to be. That's what this graduation theme is all about, is strengthening the quality education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. To the parents, thank you so much for your cooperation and sacrifice for the continuity of the learning of your children, though we know that it has not been easy assisting them. But you did it with perseverance. To all the teachers, thank you for the continued trust and confidence in our department. I am happy for your outstanding accomplishments. Keep on doing good para sa bata, para sa bayan. To all our stakeholders, thank you very much for our collaboration and partnership. Again, let us be encouraged to support the quality education for our children even in times of crisis. As our DepEd Secretary Bjorn said, education must continue. Sulong Edukalidad. Congratulations to all of us for qualifying this virtual graduation ceremony. To God be all the glory.
The message of ASDS.
Isang mapagpalang araw sa ating lahat. Ang pagtatapos ay isang masayang selebrasyon at okasyon kung saan nararamdaman natin ang iba't ibang emosyon para sa ating mga magsisipagtapos. Saya, tuwa, galak ang nadarama dahil sa tagumpay na nakamit ng mga mag-aaral na ito sa mga taon nilang pakikipagbuno sa kanilang pag-aaral. Ang selebrasyon ng tagumpay na ito ay hindi lamang para sa sarili, para sa eskwelahan, ngunit selebrasyon ng buong komunidad. Truly, it's a major cause for a celebration for having reaped the rewards of success. My dear learners, you are truly blessed for having reached this far in your education. You have so many people to look back onto and to say thank you, for without them, you will not graduate today. Sa ating mga minamahal na guro, maraming salamat sa inyong pagbibigay ng walang kondisyon na pag-aaruga at pagmamahal sa mga mag-aaral natin. Thank you for having given your talent, time, and even treasures to your learners. Thank you for patiently leading them the way towards learning, for equipping them with the skills that they need, life skills that will make them productive citizens and future nation builders. For spending so much time in preparing the modules, activity sheets, and learning materials. Your efforts were not in vain. Look at your product. I hope and I pray that you have not only been filled, dear learners, with the right skills and with enough knowledge, but more importantly, with the right attitude. Napakahalaga ang mga itinuturo ng ating mga guro na wastong pag-ugali at tamang asal. Napakahalaga ng pagiging marunong makipagkapwa-tao. Saan ka man mapunta, tumanda ka man at magkapamilya, hindi ang talino mo ang magdadala sa iyo sa tagumpay, kundi ang mabuting asal, your character, your attitude, which our dear teachers and your parents have nurtured within you. Our theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, Patatagin sa Gitna ng Pandemya, speaks of how the resiliency of our teachers and the grit of our learners in having surpassed the challenges of COVID-19. Nothing can stop our teachers from doing their vocation. And so my heartfelt thanks to our teachers, our heroes without capes. Our parents are the most important persons in our life, and today, no one can surpass their feeling of happiness, and no one can ever outrun what they have gone through this year, taking on the dual roles of parent and teacher. Sa inyo pong mga magulang, maraming salamat dahil naging posible na magpatuloy ang edukasyon sa gitna ng pandemya dahil sa inyo. To our learners, you are very fortunate for having such great parents. To all the stakeholders of this school, the barangay captain and his officials, and the entire community, to the Parents Teachers Association, president, officers, and members, thank you for supporting the programs, projects, and activities of this school. Your school is beautiful, is progressive, and mirrors your collaboration and support. Hindi po kaya ng ating principal at ng mga kaguruan na itaguyod ang ating eskwelahan. Kailangan nila kayo. At maraming salamat dahil ang pagbabayanihan at volunteerism ay naramdaman sa eskwelahang ito. And now I pose the challenge to you, dear learners. Continue what you have started. Today is not the end, but just the beginning of more challenges to come as a student. Your school and teachers have equipped you with all that you need to handle the next level of your education. The things you have learned through your modules should not just stay in your head. It should be translated into productive work. As education is learning, you should apply what you have learned. It's not what you know that matters. It's what you do with what you know. Your parents are there behind you and beside you to give all that you need, even if it costs their life, kasi mahal nila kayo. Huwag niyong sayangin ang pagkakataong ito. I hope the time will not come that you will say, sana pinagbuti ko ang pag-aaral ko. Do your best. Continue studying hard. Pahalagahan ninyo ang sakripisyo ng inyong mga magulang. A few months from now, you will enter a higher level of learning. While you are listening now, you should know by now the direction that you will take. There's no reason for you not to continue your education because public education is free. Dream big and start doing something to make your dreams come true. With your parents, your teachers, your school, and the Department of Education supporting you, and with God's grace, you can be what you want to be. Dear learners, the Department of Education, the school's division office of Nueva Vizcaya, through the leadership of our school's division superintendent, Dr. Rochelle Yana, assures you that we will continue and never stop providing you with a high quality of education that you all deserve this pandemic. You will soon be entering the real world, and our schools are ready to prepare you for that big day, our future nation builders. Remember that you can always choose your battles. You can be losers, you can be failures, or you can be winners and survivors. Your success lies in the choices that you make. To do or not to do, to be or not to be. Your future depends on the decisions and actions that you will take. To you, dear graduates of 2021, congratulations. God bless you on your next journey. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
My earnest greetings to our dearest DepEd officials, our provincial and municipal local government officials, officials of partner agencies, community and civic stakeholders, parents, school heads, administrators, teachers, other personnel and staff, graduates, movers and honorees of the school year 2021's year-end rights and theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic, kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. We have reached this moment of passage which has come full circle. Our year-end rights, graduation, and moving up ceremonies mark the end of one very challenging school year, a very new learning journey for all of us. The mixed feelings of apprehension and excitement are our companion as we finally grasp the fact and the reality of what we have endured, as we now leave one phase and are about to step into another new front line, to face new set of challenges, hardship and fears, yet also chances and opportunities as we pursue further our educational vision, goals, and dreams. Though posed with challenges of today, the volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous, and digital world, and the test and trial of COVID-19 pandemic, we still claim the victory of a very fruitful year. Whether we celebrate individually, as a family, or as an institution, our achievement of a successful educational year of hurdling obstacles speaks of a milestone that is a testimony of our ability to survive, adapt, and grow. Our year-end rights celebration is a great occasion to gather. Together, we look back to the past and gaze hopefully to the horizon of a bright future. As an educational institution, we did our share magnificently, superbly. We continued the full implementation of our K-12 basic education program through the delivery of the most essential learning competencies and the 21st century teaching turned community and home-based learning through our printed modules and digital technology. We manifested innovative and principled leadership in schools with our school heads and teachers moving heaven and earth so that they may serve and deliver the necessary self-learning modules and learning activity sheets our learners need. We work persistently on building partnership with our stakeholders for our school and learners' necessities, from the generation of resources for our learning materials to the maintenance of safety, readiness, cleanliness, and orderliness of our schools. We see how things have changed. Today, growth and positive shift and transformation brought by the pandemic times are evident in our schools, in the way we serve and deliver. This has, for everyone, brought a sense of solidarity and unified spirit, a feeling of pride on the many accomplishments attained. We remain optimistic of the new talents, new interests, and adaptations, of old repertoire being replaced by new, of former understanding being superseded with new knowledge. Amid the COVID-19 threat, we still live in a wonderful and vibrant community, helped along through by the unending love and dedicated work of all of you great men and women of DepEd. Our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, our chiefs, supervisors, specialists, school heads, head teachers, master teachers, other teachers, related teaching and non-teaching staff. I always say that an institution can only become as great as its people. Evidently, SDO Nueva Vizcaya have formed a roster of accomplished individuals that you are today, making true of our vision of a great Department of Education. We too pay tribute to the effort and sacrifices and love of our parents, our local government, unit and barangay officials have exemplified this special school year. We express appreciation to these empowered individual contributors who took the chance as opportunity to be of greater assistance to our school and community. Let these noteworthy actions from these commendable people be a legacy of brilliant and steadfast service. May it flourish and may it propel the succeeding school years to glorious feat and triumph for those key actors to derive inspiration from in vanquishing present challenges and actively shaping a brighter future for our Novo Vizcayano children. This year's graduation and moving up is also a time of celebration and thanksgiving. Dear movers and graduates, our young people who are our hope, look back with joy and gratefulness to the sacrifices made and resilience exhibited during this year's challenging time of COVID-19 era, of no class, face-to-face interaction, of social distancing and face masks, of modules with its production, delivery, and retrieval, of radio-based and TV-based instructions, of lessons using tech gadgets, of virtual classes and online monitoring, of mobile teaching, home visitation and class homes, of your parents as teachers, and many more new instances of engagement so that your education will continue. You celebrate with pride at all that you have accomplished, experienced, learned, and overcome, and thank the Lord and all the people who have helped and supported you along the way, especially your parents, teachers, relatives, and friends. Today, you, dear graduates and movers, should also look forward with confidence, for you are tested by the conditions of the time. Go forward, onward, and toward to use all your gained knowledge and experience, talents and abilities, all your creativity and energy honed by this pandemic situation to find a way to continue to enrich and better yourself so that you can contribute meaningfully to your community tomorrow. As Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. It is a bright path ahead of you. May our dear God bless you always, and my heartfelt congratulations. We at the Department of Education, SDO Nueva Vizcaya, are proud co-workers and witnesses as we again reach this part of the year with so many harvests and accomplishments and much to celebrate. I wish you a happy day and a meaningful gathering. Long live everyone.
At this moment, let us witness the presentation of kindergarten candidates for completers and graduates by Sir Tinton B. Idmano, Teacher 3, Teacher in Charge, to be followed by the certification of the candidates for completion and graduation by Dr. Arnel M. Batalla, Principal 3, District in Charge, and the confirmation and message by Dr. Rachel R. Liana, Section 6, Schools Division Superintendent.
I am honored to present the candidates for completion of Banao Elementary School this school year 2020-2021, composed of 4 boys and 6 girls with a total of 10, and the candidates for graduation composed of 7 boys and 5 girls with a total of 12. I hereby petition to the Office of the District Supervisor, Dr. Arnel M. Batalla, to certify the completion of the requirements of these candidates.
I, Arnel M. Batalla, District in Charge of Western Cayapa District, do hereby certify that these 10 candidates for completion and 12 candidates for graduation of Banao Elementary School, presented by their school head Quinton B. Cledmano, have satisfactorily completed all the requirements of the K-12 basic education curriculum this school year 2020-2021. Dr. Rachel R. Liana, the school's division superintendent of the Division of Nueva Vizcaya, they are now waiting for your confirmation and message, ma'am.
As certified by your school head that you have satisfactorily completed and complied with the requirements prescribed for grade 6 under the K-12 Basic Education Program, as your school's division superintendent, by the authority vested in me by the Secretary of Education, I now accept and confirm you graduates of school year 2020-2021.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. This time, may we have the awarding of certificates to kindergarten completers by Ma'am Marife B. Garabina, Teacher 1, Kindergarten Advisor.
Thank you, ma'am. I am happy to award the certificates of the completers of kindergarten for the school year 2020 to 2021. And allow me to read the content of the certificates. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 2, Division of Nueva Vizcaya, District of Western Cayapa, Banao Elementary School. This certifies that John Ray S. Balingan, Learner Reference Number 104113200001, has satisfactorily completed the requirements of the kindergarten curriculum as prescribed by the Department of Education and is therefore awarded this certificate. Signed in Bayogbo, Nueva Vizcaya, Philippines on the 12th day of July 2021. Signed, Clinton B. Kidmano, Principal. Signed, Rachel R. Dana, PhD, CESO 6. Schools Division Superintendent. Same certificate is awarded to Miller B. Benfica. Same certificate is awarded to Rex Guevara Aliaga Mesias. Same certificate is awarded to Renzel Dave Lizardo Kinda. Same certificate is awarded to Cheryl Antonio Agsan. Same certificate is awarded to Jasmine Escad Katawan. Same certificate is awarded to Josie Alhaan Landokan. Same certificate is awarded to Thurston Soltero Mango. Same certificate is awarded to Salome Lopez Pido. Same certificate is awarded to Cardinal Quintano Sana.
Congratulations, completers! Let us also have the awarding of honors to the deserving graduates by Ma'am Angeline M. Caslangan, Teacher 1, Grade 6 Advisor.
Thank you, Ma'am Sonia. A pleasant day to everyone. I am glad to present to you the awards of our deserving graduates. We have our real honors. The content of the certificate, Department of Education, Region 2, Schools Division of Nueva Vizcaya, Western Cayapa District, Banao Elementary School, awards this certificate of recognition to Ronnie S. Pedro for his commendable performance in grade 6 for the school year 2020-2021. Given this 12th day of July 2020 at Banao Elementary School, Banao Cayapa, Nueva Vizcaya. Signed, yours truly, Class Advisor. Signed, Clinton B. Kidmano, the school head. Another real honors goes to Venus Aliaga. Same certificate
graduates, let us proceed to the awarding of certificates to the graduates by their advisor, Angeline M. Caslangan.
Thank you once again. I'm honored to award the certificates of the Banao Elementary School graduates this school year with the content: Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 2, Division of Nueva Vizcaya, District of Western Cayapa, Banao Elementary School. This certifies that Jemar D. Abluyan, with reference number 1040 75 12 00 15, has satisfactorily completed the requirements of the elementary curriculum as prescribed by the Department of Education and is therefore awarded this certificate. Signed in Bayongbong, Nueva Vizcaya, Philippines on the 12th day of July 2021. Signed, Clinton B. Gidmano, School Head. Signed, Rachel Arliana, PhD, CESO 6, Schools Division Superintendent. Same certificate is awarded to Marner B. Bentican. Same certificate is awarded to Margel A. Canduyas. Same certificate is awarded to J.R. D. Lopez. Same certificate is also awarded to Melicio W. Lopez. Same is awarded to Person S. Mango. Same certificate is awarded to Ronnie S. Pedro. Venus Aliaga. Marian A. Balaso. Dali B. Bentican. Jesrilyn B. Ligmayo. And Ronaldine D. Lopez. Congratulations! You made it despite the pandemic.
We will hear now a pledge of loyalty by Jesrilyn B. Ligmayo, graduate with honors.
Fellow graduates, please raise your right hands and let us start the Pledge of Loyalty. We, the graduating class of Banao Elementary School, school year 2020-2021, with the aid of the divine providence, do hereby pledge our loyalty to our alma mater, and to live in a manner worthy of ourselves, our fellow men, and our country. So, help us God.
At this juncture, we will hear a message from the Regional Director, Dr. Benjamin D. Paragas, CESO 4 Regional Director.
My cordial greetings to all. During these tough times, as we operate within imperfect circumstances, we see the unfolding of one of the most beautiful things ever made on earth, the success of our young people in their academic journey as they inch day by day towards their dreams. To our dear learners, without a doubt, during these trying times, the struggles have been real and the challenges almost insurmountable. Today, we witness sense of purpose, direction, and meaning winning over every sign of difficulty that came your way as you toiled ceaselessly in the vineyard of education. Our theme this year is strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic in a huge way recognizes our strength as people who cannot be floored by even the strongest of challenges In fact, we have proven that together, working for a common vision, we are an armada of strong-willed individuals who cannot be swayed and discouraged by tribulations. Thanks for the deep sense of motivation that makes half the job accomplished. We have also shown that innovative minds always rule the day, and that makes us prepared to confront each challenge that will beset us. The years do not promise an easy journey, and with the threat of the pandemic still lurking around, the going will get tough, and the tough must keep going. And the spirit cannot be broken and will surely prevail. It is an irrefragable fact that despite our cling to varied ways of life, we have shown how united we can be in advancing the common agenda in education. We have done our share in realizing our ultimate goal of producing holistically developed K-12 basic education curriculum graduates who are not only knowledgeable and competent, but also value-laden and discerning. We are diverse in culture, and so we may have varied performances in all that we do, but we share a common goal: to be the best version of ourselves so we can be of help to others in the best way we can. Our sense of shared destiny has allowed us to bend without breaking, to attune our actions and efforts to the agenda of national leadership, but it too proved that we can do so without diminishing our long-held principles, that indeed it takes a village to raise a child. Each one of us, no matter how diverse, is a strand in the colorful fabric of human civilization. This is the value that we want you, our dear graduates, to embrace and be proud of. Our sense of identity, either on a regional or national landscape, must remain an important consideration in achieving our goals, and compromising it to favor new thoughts and ways of thinking must never be an option. We must continue to prove the world that even in the face of a dreaded pandemic, quality education can have its way through. The Department of Education Region 2 has unambiguously laid down in its Regional Education Development Plan all its projects, programs, and activities that shall inspire service above self and only about the future of learners who shall eventually assume significant roles in nation building. May you continue to be a proof that the kind of education our country is one for the world to share. Congratulations, dear parents, dear teachers, and to all of you learners. Mabuhay kayong lahat!
Let us also listen another message from our DepEd Secretary, Ma'am Leonor M. Briones.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. this year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am. A closing remark will be given to us by Honorable Marfel O. Candoyas, Barangay Councilor, Department of Education Committee.
Once again, congratulations to all learners. This ceremony is a great success, and so we are grateful to all hands who helped to organize this event. The barangay officials, parents, and DepEd personnel headed by Sir Arnel Batalya. You made this day a precious moment worthy to be treasured. May we all be blessed. Now, I formally close this ceremony.
Thank you, sir. Finally, Pastora Mila Pido of Bible Methodist Church will give us the closing prayer.
Manakabalin ni Diyos, ito yung aldaw, Apo, yapkasmi, itidakkel launay, nga panagyaman kin ka nga Diyos, nga nang parswa kada kami, pagyamanan mo, Apo, kada amin, Apo, naaramidan, ibiyag mi, ang unay, dagiti amin, Apo, nabuybuya mi, uno, nang ganmi, namin mensahe, nga makapag-bless, Apo, ititunggal na nga aldaw, kaya pagyamanan mi, nga patuloy, madawatan mi, itutulong, Espiritu Santo, nga piso, tumulong ng mga kaawat, and tumulong kada kami, tapos tangan namin mensahe, nga nangagan mi, itidayto nga aldaw, nga closing, moving up ceremony, kada dito'y nga ubi nga ket kararag mi wapo nga saan mi nga maglipatan kadi dagita nga mensahe wapo nga nangagan mi ket kararag mi nga patuloy kaapo Dios nga mga trabaho dagita nga nabuybuya mi nga mensahe ken dagiti maka-encourage kada kami nga parentes tapno ikasta nga ket tuloy mi nga suportaran dagiti nga ubing iti patuloy nga panaggadalda iton sumaruno nga eskwela damani kararag mi nga si kaapo iti mga bless dagiti nga ubing patuloy kaapo nga tumulong kada ti amin apo nga aramidan da iti dayto namin bakasyon da tapno istangat at sapay ako nga tumulong da naganda. Pagyaman kami, patuloy ka nga bendisyonan dagiti amin ako nga inaramat mo, ken amin ako nga staff iti dayto pagdadalan. Pagyaman kami iti dayto nga adlaw isu ako iti panag-attendar mi moving up ceremony. Kadayaw kaapo, iti marupin kami tinawat ko. Amen.